Hello, this is Cliff Martin, and welcome to another edition of the EV Prof. Today I'm going to show how to jack up the Chevy Bolt. I had a viewer ask me to do a video on this, and so I'm going to show you my preferred method of doing it. I have a couple ways, a couple different jacks that I use, and so I'll show you what that is. Okay, so first of all, I have the S10 jack that I got at the pick and pull junkyard. It's got a nice round knob here. It sticks up. That fits right into the hole in the frame of the Bolt and makes it nice and secure. And that's what I have in the car all the time in case of a flat tire. And there's the mini spare that I got at Pick and Pull for, it's actually from a Chevy Cruze. I had a viewer question, you know, is it safe to use this on a Bolt because the Bolt's a heavier car than the Cruze? Well, if you check the specs on the tire, it actually will hold more weight. It's rated for more weight than the Chevy Bolt OEM tires, and so the weight's not a problem with it. And plus, remember I said put it on the back because you don't want to have different size tires on the front of the car because of the dry system. My preferred jack for like rotating tires and all is the hydraulic jack here. I've got a 3-ton hydraulic jack, and I can use it to jack up the entire one entire side of the car. It's good to put a couple of wood blocks under the tire on the other side of the car. So I'm going to the opposite side of the car, placing a wood block front and back of the tire there, just as added security to keep it from rolling. Of course, the car's off and in park. So for the first method, I'll use a hydraulic jack. The jack point is right behind the front wheel of the car. And it's right here. There's this round hole here. You can see there's a hole. And so I'm going to put the jack at that location. So there's the jack point. And so I'm going to send a jack around that hole. So there you can see the jack point. And so I'm going to tighten the jack up here by turning this screw in, close it off. And then just crank her up. Tires off the ground there. One thing to make sure of is don't get underneath the car, get anything underneath the car. I like to take off just one wheel at a time when possible, but I always make sure I'm not underneath it, so if it would come down off the jack, you're not going to be in the way. And if you continue to jack it up, it will lift the back wheel off the ground as well. And so now the whole side of the car is off. I can take off 2 wheels if I need to, and it's very handy for when I switch to my all-weather tires for the winter time instead of the original all-season tires that are on it in the summertime. To let it down, just make sure you're out away from it. Remove the handle, put it on the screw here and loosen it slowly. So that's method number 1. Method 2, very similar. I use the jack from the S10, and it's a scissor jack. Here's a view from under the car. You can see the jack here, and there's the hole that the knob fits into. So you can slowly crank it up here. See, it's a nice fit there and really helps to stabilize the jack. And once it's centered in the hole, then you can jack it up. Takes a little longer than the hydraulic jack, but this is what I have for on the road. And it's off the ground there. And so, once again, you can either use a hydraulic jack or the scissor jack. Scissor jack is what I have for on the road for flat tires, and I use the hydraulic jack when I'm taking off my summer tires and putting on my all-weather winter tires. Push to lower it down, just do the reverse. So I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.